Good girl, I got it. Nope, we got to make it down there to the sea lion exhibit right now because it's not right next door to us. You ladies want to follow me? Okay, follow me then, please. Wave, girls. Okay, to the right side, because they'll probably cut down through here if they don't go to the left. I ain't got time for it either. Nope.
I want to go on it, but I know it's expensive.
You're going to the sea lion beaches? You want to see the sea lions? That's where we're going. I've been here since I've been this big.
Okay, well, we'll follow you then.
And there's the splash park.
That's the lunch area. Yep. Nice day, isn't it?
I'll lead the way now.
You stay with Liliana, though. Make sure we don't lose her. Because the Sea Lion Park exhibit fills up fast, so that's why we're heading here. You know where we're going, don't you?
Yep.
So where are we going?
To the sea lion area.
All right, lead the way. We're gonna sit down where we ate lunch, okay?
Yep.
Keep going, Jenny. Keep going, Jenny. To the left.
Okay.
Follow me, Jenny.
And Johnson's the one here too. She's on.
Okay, girls, grab your spots.
Give your first mark, say,
First up will be Monty and Milo, our harbor seals. I'm Matilda Grace here in the back giving the presentation today. At the end, if you have any questions, I'll be here, and my friend Christian will be over there throughout. Here at the Omaha Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium, we use operant conditioning with positive reinforcement. That means that animals are rewarded after they complete a cued behavior correctly. There are 3 steps in the training process: a cue, a bridge, and reinforcement. In the case of our seals and sea lions, our keepers will use a vocal and visual, specifically hand cue, to ask the animal to complete a desired behavior. If the animal completes the expected behavior, the bridge comes next. Our keepers are using a whistle as the bridge for our seals and sea lions. When they complete the behavior, the bridge, or the sound of the whistle, is an instant signal that tells the animal, you did that correctly and I'm getting you a fish now. Following the bridge is the reinforcement for our animals. Different animals respond to different types of reinforcements. Our seals and sea lions are food motivated, which means that food is a great reward for them. And you'll see that lots of their favorite fish are being given to them today. Participation in training is always a choice the animals make, and if they choose not to train or not complete a desired behavior, our keepers simply move on to the next behavior or try again later. When the sea lions and seals are learning a new behavior, our trainers have to break down the behavior into small parts, and we often start by using what is called a target pull. When the sea lion or seal touches its nose to the end of the target pull, the trainer blows a whistle and gives the sea lion a fish. The sea lions quickly associate the behavior with the reward. The trainers can then move the target pull, and the sea lions or seals will follow it. The behavior is then paired with a hand signal and also a verbal command. After learning a basic behavior like targeting, the keepers can shape other behaviors like having the animal turn in a circle, follow the target pull, lay down, or stand up. But why do we train? Training is very important to the well-being of the animals here at our zoo. Training makes routine animal care easier for our animals and staff by establishing a positive relationship between our keepers and animals. Training also helps reduce stress for our animals by allowing them to be active and voluntary participants in their own health care, and by making healthcare part of their day-to-day lives. We can ask an animal to open their mouth to check their teeth, or ask them to lie still while doing an ultrasound. There are many ways, through training, that the animals can assist with their own care. Training also provides learning opportunities and allows us to showcase natural behaviors in a way that connects people and animals. As the trainers make their way out at the end of the show, throughout the show, you'll notice that they are carrying several tools, including a bucket with fish to reward the animals with, and you see the target pulls each keeper has, as well as their whistles. As you may notice, seals and sea lions are fairly different animals. You'll see sea lions in a couple minutes here. Seals, unlike sea lions, cannot walk around as easily on land. So you'll see Monty and Milo don't really move with much grace on land. See, sea lions can actually move their back flippers under their bodies and walk around. Sea lions actually spend a lot more time on land than seals do. They'll come up on the land to sunbathe during the day. Seals are generally better adapted for life in the water. They have a more streamlined body. You'll see in a minute when our sea lions come up that sea lions have little ear flaps on the sides of their heads, where seals do not have that. They just have ear holes. And that's part of how seals are more streamlined for life in the water than sea lions are.
I'll move over there and then over to that island too.
That's pretty cool, I didn't know that. Like I'm the sea lion.
You should be coming out shortly. There she is.
All right, our next two animals should be out any second now. Nova and Elvira, our female sea lions. These are our two female sea lions. And then we also have one large male Chino. And we have two other males, Raiden and Fluke, who tentatively will not be training today. Training is voluntary, and they've chosen not to train today. And so we're not making them do anything they wouldn't want to do. After all, we don't use any coercion, any punishment, any violence against our animals with our training, and if they choose not to do it, they simply don't. Elvira and Nova, however, are eager and here to train today. Elvira is one of our most eager trainers, and Nova is quite the charismatic individual. Nova is the sea lion who, if you've ever been here before and you've been down to the window of the sea lion exhibit, a little farther down, closer to the exit, she's usually the one swimming around the glass, investigating visitors or what they might be holding. Now, funnily enough, these behaviors do look like tricks just a little bit, but the animals are not trained to do these tricks for our pleasure. As I said a little bit ago, they're trained to do these behaviors so they can present themselves to a veterinarian. It's to reduce uncertainty in a veterinary environment. Sea lions are incredibly skilled swimmers and can hold their breath for about 20 minutes underwater, but usually their dives are much shorter. Seals, however, can hold their breath longer. Harbor seals can hold their breath for about 30 minutes, so about 10 minutes longer than your average sea lion. And some larger species of seals can hold their breath for even longer. Elephant seals, I believe, can hold their breath for about 2 hours. So there is one species of sea lion in the world, the California sea lion, found from about the central Pacific coast of Mexico all the way up to Alaska. Harbor seals have a similar range to the California sea lion, but they're also found far north in other parts of the world like Europe and Asia.
We should be switching to the next area.
Stay here.
And you can still hear the keepers are using their whistles. Again, that is the bridge used in positive reinforcement or operant conditioning to train an animal. And that is a signal to the animal that they have done the behavior that the keeper wants them to do, and they are getting them a food item as reinforcement. Many species of animals can be trained using positive reinforcement. I use positive reinforcement to hand train my chinchillas at home. Here at the zoo, it's used on elephants, sharks, birds, all kinds of animals.
Julietta, want a carrot? Okay.
Alright, and here's our big boy Chino. He's quite the noisy guy, so I'll do my best to talk over him so you guys can hear me. Alright, Chino was found off the coast of California in 2006. When he was about a year old, he swam into some fishing net that got caught around his face. As he grew up, his skin grew around the fishing net and caused complications with how he was able to grow. He was rescued, released from the net, and given a full veterinary checkup, and it was determined that Chino's best chance of survival would be under human care, as the scarring and injury from the fishing net keeps him from being able to open his mouth all the way. This is an important part of hunting and defense for a sea lion in the wild. Chino arrived at the Omaha Zoo in 2012 and has been thriving here ever since. I know I've been coming to the zoo my whole life, and I definitely remember seeing this big fellow when I was a kid. He is certainly hard to forget. Now, there are a lot of things that we can do here in Nebraska to help animals just like Chino and other seals and sea lions out on the West Coast and the world over. Remember, seals and sea lions eat fish. You can make responsible choices when you order fish at restaurants or eat seafood at home. We work with a program called Seafood Watch to ensure that we get our fish from sustainable practices and populations to feed our animals here. The Seafood Watch Guide is put out by the Monterey Bay Aquarium and is updated twice a year to help all of us make sure we are minimizing the negative impact on our ocean while eating seafood. To view the guide, you can log on to seafoodwatch.org. Again, that is seafoodwatch.org, put out by the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Another simple thing you can do, even though we are very far away from the ocean, is to be responsible with plastics. Many plastics end up on the ground, washing into rivers when it rains and making their way to the ocean. Sea lions can easily confuse small pieces of plastic from, say, plastic bags, bottles, food containers for food and may ingest them. Bringing reusable fabric bags with you to the grocery store is a simple, wildlife-safe, and convenient alternative to using plastic bags, as well as using reusable water bottles. Lastly, just by coming to the zoo today, you are all supporting sea lion conservation, as your admission directly supports conservation efforts all over the world. So give yourselves a pat on the back. If you would like to continue to give all year long, you can upgrade your admission to a membership at guest services on your way out of the zoo today. So definitely, when you go home today and you tell your family and friends about what a day you had at the zoo, be sure to tell them about California sea lions and harbor seals. Hopefully then you can inspire people in your life too to do anything they can for the conservation of these animals. Tell them about Seafood Watch. Tell them about the benefits of using reusable bags and bottles. And I am, again, Matilda Grace, here in the back, if you have any questions. That's about it for our show today. And my friend Christian is over there on the way out.